morning, Women's Wellness Community. Welcome to your mindfulness meditation on Friday, October the 21st. And as we're settling in, getting nice and comfy, cozy, just had Jammers in here for a moment right here, and then it's like she knows when I'm going live, and then she's just right off beside the camera here. But she might join us as well. So as you're coming on, we're going to come into a mindfulness meditation today. But before I do start, I wanted to, hi Gail, I wanted to acknowledge and thank many of you for your thoughts and condolences this week. We did lose a cherished member of our blended family this week with Papa Roy, and 99. Oh my gosh, so close. He was to be 100 in February. An amazing man, well-lived life for sure. And again, I would again like to thank you, and I do want to say that on Friday, November the 11th, because it is on a Friday this year, I would like to do a special Remembrance Day meditation, 7 a.m. here Friday morning. So please mark that on your calendar. I'd love you to join me. So again, thank you so much, everybody. And as I'm welcoming on Louise and Nadine and Vicky and Mom and Sandra, just wonderful to see everybody coming on this morning. And remembering that this space for you right now is for you. And I would like to say that when I'm perhaps guiding you through a meditation, that if there is something that you would like to do this particular morning, this is your time. We're coming together in our meditation space, and however we need to manage our particular thoughts is amazing. And I really encourage you to do that. Hello, Suzanne. So this morning, as we come into, I'm suggesting mindfulness meditation, and I love your questions around meditation always. Sometimes we are doing meditation. We are doing directed thought meditation. Sometimes we are doing free throw. That's probably accurate as well, but free flow meditation, where we're just letting our attention kind of move from thought to thought. That's, to me, that's all meditation, because it's about nurturing our relationship with our thoughts. And how that helps is it reduces, let's say from a yoga perspective, it reduces our suffering. Helps us become more awake, more present, okay, in the present moment, by just knowing what's going on up here. Because it is what's going on up here that can bring us joy and happiness, but also can bring worry and upset. And so as we do these meditations together, Friday morning and Monday morning with Suzanne, and throughout the week, if you think about it as a way that you are just getting to know your thoughts better, getting to know that relationship between what you're feeling in your body and what's going on up here, that's your meditation. And so if your meditation one day is to head out the door and to try to figure something out, you're trying to make a decision, okay, and you are doing directed thinking, to me, that is your meditation. And let's say the meditation gurus have started to become a little less strict around the terms of meditation, and coming back to the reason we would do this. And that's important. It's not to stop our thinking. And that is a misconception of meditation. It is not to stop this thinking that's going on. We can't. It's impossible. So it is to just know what's going on. What's going on up here? How's it related to this? How's it related to this? Okay? So as you prepare for your meditation this morning, I'm going to suggest a mindfulness meditation. Okay, so mindfulness meditation is as you're following your breath, when your attention leaves, you can label it future thought, past thought, or simply thinking, and just come back to feeling your breath. And I'll guide you through that. If you want to do a directed meditation, if you want to do a thought meditation about, again, even someone this morning, okay, any meditation for you that you need, and sometimes just asking and saying, okay, what can help me serve today? So, settling in. And even as you settle in, shifting, just being open. Being open to what might benefit you today, what might support you today. And just feeling and connecting to your breath as it is this morning. Sometimes it's very easy. It's very relaxed. Sometimes you can notice right from the get-go there's a different energy in your breath. A different tempo, a different rhythm every single time we bring our attention to our breath. And as you notice this, and this is your meditation, just thinking about the reset that happens And come back to your breath. Okay, it's coming back home, coming back to your anchor, coming back to your center. And your attention will stay there for a little bit and then it will be drawn out. And it's just really interesting to notice that dynamic. Drawing or pulling back in, being drawn back out, a little dance, sometimes a little tug of war. Play with it, notice it, sit with it. And just notice whether your mind is popping from thought to thought or whether it's trying to figure something out. Just noticing that. A little internal smile. It'll be different every time. And then back to your anchor. Back to the sound, the feeling, the rhythm, the tempo, the temperature, the movement of your breath. as you can return back to the breath. And sometimes images will pop into your head, even in response to how I'm describing something to you. If your eyes are still closed, just something to note is that, again, we can dance with our thoughts. It's a relationship with our thoughts. A letting go, a digging in, and every time we do a meditation, it's different. So the image that popped up for me this morning with dancing with my thoughts, excuse me, was that whether I was doing a waltz with my thoughts, a tango, maybe a little bit more of a, let's say, an intense relationship with my thoughts, a little 50s jive or something that I'm spinning around, having some fun, coming back to my breath. And sometimes, again, you'll notice, sometimes images like that will come up for you, different ways. It'll make you smile, and that is all meditation. So as you slowly start to open your eyes, if you haven't already, and sometimes you don't notice when some of these images pop up for you. So when we talk about letting our thoughts go, sometimes images of clouds. I have a plane that drags the words, the thought, behind it and off into the distance. And that is, it's just, I'm going to say it's just good for our brain. It lightens the intensity of meditation as well. And it is exactly what's happening. It is happening as we let go of our thoughts and we nurture. So what I'm going to leave you with for the rest of today, for Friday, and moving into the weekend is, again, not stopping our thoughts, not stopping our thinking, but just being really curious. Why perhaps do I feel this in my stomach today? Why is my jaw tight? Why are my shoulders up at my ears? And so yes, we go looking for that thought. And at that point, that's a whole other ball game. We can either let it go or we can dig in with it. So I'm going to leave you with that for the rest of Friday and the weekend. And just before I let you go as well, is that I wanted to let you know, for those of you that have done my Fit, Fearless and Fabulous programs in the fall in the past, this 6-week Fit, Fearless and Fabulous will start on Monday. And if you're interested, just simply send me an email and I'll share the information. Suzanne on Monday, again, for her mantra meditation. Yay. And for those of you that might have joined in later this morning, on Friday, November the 11th, Remembrance Day, a special remembrance meditation. And I'd love you to join me. And I thank you so much for joining me this morning as we bring our hands together. Namaste, heart center. Namaste. Bye for now, everyone.